Hello again everybody, and welcome back to Fugit's Blitz with me, Fugit. Hello. So, I played 2 games recently on the NA server. In fact, it was part of a stream, and I was never going to show these videos, but I then had a bit of a brain fart and decided to show them, because I got a little bit miffed, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Now, let me give you a little bit of an understanding of my account on NA. I have just less than 1,000 battles on NA, and I've got a tier 10s, and I'm grinding my way up the tech tree ladders on NA, and I've been on there for quite a while. So whilst I am, for all intents and purposes, a reroll, because I am, the fact of the matter is I am by no means a new player. Now cast your mind back, and after update 5.5, Wargaming apparently introduced this new sort of MM system for new players, whereby for the first 100 battles you would play against bots, and thereafter, after 100 battles you would play humans, and there would be a newbie MM up to allegedly 5,000 battles. Now the 5,000 battles newbie MM was never made official. What was made official, however, was the 0 to 100 battles would be against bots. And over time, there would be less bots, more humans, and then by the time you get to 100 battles, there would be basically hardly any bots and mostly humans. This doesn't work. Now, this is me on NA. As I said, I've got just shy of 1,000 games on this account, and I'm in a Tiger P. I'm not 0 to 100 battles, not anywhere close. Yet, I know for a fact that the majority of my team and the majority of the team I am facing here are bots. Now look, I wasn't playing this at some crazy time of the day whereby nobody was online in North America. It's like I'm not playing this at 4 AM in the morning on North America. This was more likely to be around midnight on the East Coast, and mainly about 6 PM on the West Coast. So it's not a stupid time of the day. Yet I'm in a battle filled with bots on both in my team and on the enemy team. Now look, this to me is not enjoyable gameplay. I'm racking up damage, I'm being godlike here in the Tiger P. But that's not fun for me. I don't want to play games like this. And the reason I don't want to play games like this is because, a couple of things. Firstly, it gives you a false sense of security. Humans generally don't play like bots, number one. And therefore, if I really wasn't a new player, okay, if I wasn't a reroll and I was a brand new player, I'd be thinking that I'm super shit hot, when in real terms, I'm actually not. Okay, I'm a reroll, so I'm bringing that to the table, which brings me to my next point. There are a lot of people rerolling to improve their stats, and when you're playing games like this, your stats are going to improve massively. I mean, my WN8 on the Tiger P is going to be completely broken now. I mean, I'm doing massive damage in this little tank. Well, it's not a little tank, let's be honest, but I'm doing massive damage here. I seriously, I'm going to be super duper unicum status on the Tiger P after this game. And therein lies the problem. This is making the game unbalanced, I think. And Wargaming really need to do something about this. Now look, I know that certain servers, APAC and NA, do have a limited player base. But don't throw bots at these things. For the first 100 battles, yeah, by all means throw bots at it, but when you get to like 1,000 battles, you shouldn't be playing against bots, because it's just going to completely overhype your stats, and it's not fun. Seriously, these were not fun games. Now this is the second game. Now I played these games back to back, by the way. Now I'm still in the Tiger P because I'm sort of grinding along that line. Now, this is not fun for me. It really isn't fun. There's no challenge. There's no excitement. There's no nerves. There's nothing. I mean, you don't even have to do proper tactics. You just sit there and farm. That is not how the game should be. And I get that, if you're a new player, then, it's great to play against bots. But, as I keep saying, I've got 1,000 battles near as damn it. I should not be playing bots with 1,000 battles. It should not be happening. Because it really is making me look like I'm a god player. In the leagues of the likes of Finjage on RU and his Royal Fatness, etc. And that's just not true. It's just not true. Yes, I'm bringing my knowledge and experience from my account on the EU server here, and that will give me a relatively decent win rate. But I'm not talking about win rate here. I'm talking about this is making me into a super duper massively amazing Unicum. That is just wrong. That is sending the wrong message. That is giving a false sense of security to players out there. And then you wonder where you get, complete and utter muppets on your team. Well, you get muppets on your team because they're playing games like this and they're thinking, well, this is such an easy game. I don't need to do much. I don't need to side scrape. I don't need to angle. I just need to sit here on a hill and blast things. And that's just not good. I keep saying, bots are not a bad thing. But guys, after the first 100 battles, you can't start giving players games against bots. It's just completely crazy bullshit. It is. It's batshit crazy. I mean, look at this. I mean, I've already done 3.3k here, and I'm just farming. And what fun is it? I have not moved from this position. I've not moved. I've not advanced. I'm sat on a hill. Okay, I every now and then I use a tank for cover. But what kind of gameplay is this? And how is it fun? And what is it teaching me, realistically? It's teaching me bugger all. It's teaching me that, my enemy is just going to sit out in the open and let me shoot them. It's teaching me, I've just got to have a faster reload than them. It's teaching me nothing. And, it's hardly surprising that when new players come along, they are, for all intents and purposes, clueless. And the older veteran players complain, why did you YOLO? Why did you do this? Well, why not? If this is how the gameplay is down at the bot level, just under 1,000 battles, then I can't blame new players for their crappy tactics. Can you? Anyway, I just wanted to show you these videos because it was crazy. It wasn't until I jumped into a platoon with somebody who had 15,000 battles that I started getting real humans. Until that point, I mean, this was just craziness. And these are just two of many replays I could have showed you of this day. Look at this, I've almost done 6k and a Tiger P. I mean, it's madness. Anyway, I've been Fugit. I just wanted to show you that because it's mad. By all means, comment and everything below. And remember, guys, it's just a game at the end of the day, but a game has got to be challenging. So stay safe out there. Have fun on the battlefield. And hopefully happy tanking, unlike what I had in these few games, because it wasn't happy. Okay, it puts a smile on my face because it makes me look awesome. But I know it's bullshit.